So, let me tell you why I love this series, and you should too. I know in real life wants to gush over how cute this stuff is, or even watches it with me, so I'm gonna do it here. First of all, I want to talk about the casting on the show. Bright Sarawat, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but he's great and personally my favorite thing about the series. He gives off this unapproachable vibe that makes him interesting, and he does a great job of maintaining that distant allure while getting closer to Tyne. You can clearly see what he's feeling without the need for dialogue, and it just highlights how good of an actor Bright is. Also, not to sound like one of his screaming fans, but it's just so attractive when he does that little smirk. Like, he looks so bothered all the time, so when you see that little smirk, it's just, it's like a breath of fresh air. Wen as Tyne also does a really great job at being the main character. I feel like it's easy for actors in these series to come off as kinda dumb. What I mean by that is, often the main character will deny their sudden attraction to men in the loudest, most extreme manner. I think it's the director's way of trying to come off as comedic, but it often just comes off as very cringe. But back to Wen, he's very enjoyable to watch. It's honestly kind of hard to believe that it's his first series, because he does so well with his portrayal of Tyne. Tyne genuinely feels like a regular guy who's suddenly dealing with feelings that he can't understand. Side note, and I know it's not important, but the boy is beautiful. Like, look at him. Look at him. Oh my god. As far as the story goes, the setup is fine. I admit the way they use Green as a character bugs me a little. I'm really glad they didn't go the route of making him like a gay stereotype, but they lost points with me by making him basically a stalker. Yes, the way Tyne treats him sometimes is harsh. I saw a lot of comments in the video about that. But honestly, it's kind of understandable. Green, he's just too much. I'm trying not to spoil stuff by being vague here, but yeah. Back to the setup. It's a bit unrealistic, but it's easy to get past. I really like this series because it's so lighthearted and sweet, which is what I need right now. I'm in quarantine, not just because it's the right thing to do or because I can be, but because my dad has the virus. I think he's gonna be fine, but yeah. Besides that, with everything in the world being so serious right now, it's nice to watch something so sweet and innocent. Dramas can stress me out, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Tharn Type did that to me all the time, and I still found it to be enjoyable, especially towards the end. But again, it's nice not to feel like that right now. Personal feelings aside, everyone's acting is really well done. The editing is passable. It's good most of the time. My boyfriend did complain that the camera moved between too many characters too fast, especially in tense scenes, which I understand and I see his point, but also, shut up. The music transitions are also very nice. I don't know what it is. They feel kind of nostalgic to me. I really like that they're made out of guitar chords, because the show uses that as like a plot point a lot of the time. It basically revolves around music. Oh, and by the way, Bright's singing, it's just, it's so nice. Like, especially on the balcony, like on the balcony scene, it was so, anyways, I like it. Watch it if you haven't already. I give it 4 stars out of 5 so far. At the time I'm recording this, there's only been 6 episodes out. I'm not sure how many there are till it ends. But yeah, that rating could go up or down. My only issue with the show so far is the occasional bad editing. But yeah. Bye.